hold on.
Uh-oh.
This is embarrassing for anyone tuning in right now.
Hi, everybody. Chris is dealing with some shit.
Man.
Chris is getting some
Okay,
jaw
so
jacking.
apparently it's boring according to my wife. She's like, this is boring. Boring. This is boring?
The episode?
Yeah?
No fucking way.
No, I'm dead.
Tay
So
is
much
dead.
happened.
She's
I
dead.
was murdered during this
She
episode.
was murdered. I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Emotionally.
Because of Benjin.
Because of Benjin!
Because of Benjin. The worst, reveal. Uh-oh.
So,
Was that one of the predictions I got right?
well, here's my thing.
what?
When Chris comes,
Where's Ian
Benjin.
McShane? Oh, next
So
episode.
I know Benjin was in the beginning of the episode and the end of the episode. He technically died.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, he did
It's
technically die.
He died and was brought back
Right.
before he turned.
Yeah.
Or like as he was turning, he was
because
brought
you see
back.
the dead flesh on his
Right?
face.
Put the... Yeah.
So
Ah.
we're technically all right because he died and now he's alive.
Yeah.
No semantics.
Well,
This one to Mark.
Yeah. Burn them all. Yeah.
That'd be like, is Jon Snow dead?
Okay.
Technically, he was dead.
Yeah, same thing.
Ooh, nice. Okay, good. Got some info. That was good. Okay.
Can't play semantic reindeer games with
All right.
this.
This is the messiest beginning we've ever had.
oh God, yeah.
Okay. He wasn't mad. He had premonitions. I like it. Okay. So it's like Swing Away Meryl, right? Okay, gotcha. All right. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Rabble of Thrones. This week we're going to talk about the episode titled Blood of My Blood. My name is Chris Taylor. As always, in the main Rabble studio, I have Tyler Hoskin.
Hello.
And we have like an absolute full house this week. So with him in the main Rabble studio, we have Mark Bunn.
Hey.
And in the Rabble brothel, Taylor Burt. Back by popular demand, both of you. The internet. Oh my God, the door is open.
Doors open.
It's very tidy in there.
Yep. Has
Well,
to be.
That's what happens when you're selling.
I'm sliding slowly under the sheets, and then in the morning I'll slide slowly out and try not to mess it up because I'm terrible at making a bed.
You get the iron out to iron the sheets after you get off.
Good at messing up the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Bad at making it.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Stop by my house.
Okay, so the previously on Game of Thrones, we see the Blackfish, we see Edmure, we see Robb and Catelyn. We see it's like season 3 flashback, right? So that's cool.
Yeah.
And then they show Hodor, and I put a little sad face because Hodor.
This was a very long previously on, was it
And
not?
then I did make a note, and I made a note in this after this, and I said, no Benjin. That's weird.
No.
No, because I expect what happened in this episode. I absolutely expected. I expected it was going to be Benjin who.
No.
What?
Prove it. Did you write it down?
I was talking. Me and one of the guys at work, we were talking about it. It was the only thing that made sense.
No, we need him. We need him to sign a sworn affidavit.
I will have him sign whatever. So you didn't expect that at all? You were completely out of left field?
As soon as they were rescued, and we'll get to it, as soon as they were rescued by Cold Hands.
Yeah.
Who's that book character, but in the books he rescues Sam and Gilly.
Right.
And he's this mysterious, used to be a brother, doesn't talk, has dead flesh on his hands. As soon as they were rescued by Cold Hands, I was like, it's going to be revealed that it's Benjin. It has to be. It's the only thing that makes it. But I didn't predict it.
Okay. Well, I just assumed that we would see Benjin in this episode. I honestly did. I'm like, okay, this is where Benjin comes back.
No, I need this time coded on your phone, and I need to speak with your friend.
Okay. And I believe, actually, I'm not going to take credit for it. I believe he was the one who came up with the idea, and I'm like, I really like that idea. So, and I'm like, and it's the only thing that makes sense. Because who else is going to be north of the wall to help
The Starks.
to help Mira move, to move Bran around? She's not exactly huge. So, she's not Hodor. That's all I'm saying.
The only thing that stopped her was a tree.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's still warging out at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, and I think what I said to Mark as soon as they started that scene, like if he's still warging out, he's a dick.
Right. Well,
Like,
but
come on, bro.
he has no control over it.
Doesn't
He
he?
was essentially having a seizure, right?
Right.
Kind of the same thing.
He has no real control over it. So,
Well, here's my question: if he still was working into Hodor, does that mean he still controls zombie Hodor now?
we don't know that there's a zombie Hodor.
Oh, come!
You're no, there can't be a zombie Hodor because that's gonna be sad if there is. That's too sad. My heart will not be able to take that.
Oh, then prepare your heart, sir.
Oh man.
Yeah, I
No.
don't think this is the last we've seen of Hodor.
Oh, don't do that to me. No. Okay. Anyways,
Mark
so
said yesterday, and I was like, oh shit.
so check it out. We finally see the Mad King.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Right? Burn them all. Now, as I was yelling at the beginning of the episode, my wife, we watched it in separate rooms.
Oh,
So, but she came up to give me her insight. One, that the episode was boring.
right.
And two, that the Mad King, when he's saying burn them all, is not actually talking about the King's Landing. He's talking about the White Walkers. He's having a premonition of the future, a la Signs when the wife is dying and says swing away Meryl. She's
Right.
actually talking about when the aliens come to hit them with the bat. And that's
I
why I
guess that
said
makes sense.
swing away Meryl. No? Doesn't make sense? Mark's got a weird look on his face.
No, I mean you can interpret it into different things.
Right. But, they got the wildfire.
Yeah.
Getting an echo from you, Tyler.
Hang on a second. This might take a second.
Okay.
You should sing something.
Definitely.
With the echo?
Yeah. Do you like a cool round?
Well, Mark's got no echo.
No?
No, you're fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, weird.
You sound better than ever.
Yeah, you sound glorious.
So it's just me.
It's just you, yeah.
That's weird.
It's coming back huge on this side. Both of us.
Yeah.
Mark's contribution. Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. Are we coming back?
No.
No, it's just you guys. It's weird because it's like I can hear it coming through if you had speakers on. That's what it sounds like.
Like you're Skyping yourself.
From the future.
Just
Oh.
a couple seconds in advance. Wouldn't that be the worst superpower? You can see the future, but only a couple seconds ahead.
It would be the worst. Chips. No, have the ones that are on the table.
Did you say the word chips?
Yeah.
I want chips.
Jalapeno Miss Vicky's.
Ooh, those are good.
I know. I bought you a bag. Oh, no, I'm coming back.
He fixed himself and screwed you.
Yeah. Oh, no, we're good. Mark,
We're good?
Oh, yeah, we're good. Ha ha. Right. Cool.
All right, cool.
So, as he's warging in and out and seeing shit and flashes and whatever, you see that you see that in the forest, the wildlings, the whites are running at them, and so when he wakes up, he's like, "Oh, they found us," and and just as they're about to get there, a dude on a horse shows up with a weird flaming
That was awesome.
ball thingy.
Mace.
So, good thing they only sent 5 bad guys. There was an army of like 1,000 of them. Only 5 guys show up. Like, what the fuck? Like, I mean, I know
Yeah,
they
it's
were.
just a kid.
Yeah, okay. Just the most important kid
Yeah,
that we're
we've
looking
sent
for right now.
thousands to the location first.
Right.
And now we're just gonna send 5
Just
guys.
5. Just only 5. We don't need more than that.
Not even a White Walker, like minions, go. Do
Yeah.
my business.
So,
Yeah, you have an infinite supply.
right.
Yeah.
And because even you just get more when people die.
Yeah. Heck, send zombie Hodor.
Yeah.
You just killed him.
You just got him.
Oh.
Oh, So, okay. Where was I? Right. So he shows up, gets Bran on the horse, gets Mira on the horse, and they ride off into the sunset.
Sunset.
And, well, you know. And his
Like-
face is covered. Now, Tay, you had no idea. Did you know it was him at the beginning? You didn't.
Oh
said-
no, I knew it was Benjen right away.
Okay. Why did they bother with the face covered? Why
Because
didn't
of
they?
the deadness.
Because what?
Because he was because of what his face looked like.
Oh, I see. Because he looked scary.
Yeah, I think that's why that was probably more of a reveal than it would be Benjen.
I think that was
yeah.
just. I think it was just a dramatic decision.
Just to be dramatic.
Because I think if he had did it right at the beginning when he was working out,
Right.
he would have had to introduce himself because Mira doesn't know who he is.
Right.
Where when they did it later, when he was awake, then Bran could also go like, "Oh, Unky,
Yeah.
Oh, hey, bud.
I know you.
hey." My first note for that scene, aside from is cold
the-
hands equals Benjen.
The one that you text to us.
Yeah.
That's a huge internet book thing.
Right.
And I was on the Reddit thread, the live episode feed, as this episode was going on, and it was just like, holy shit, Benjen, cold hands equals Benjen.
Right.
Because it's been this has been a thing that's been unconfirmed for years.
Right.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
Expected but unconfirmed, and now it's a thing. And it also ruins a big internet joke. For the forum nerds, the joke was Benjen equals anyone. Like there were conspiracy theories going on that Benjen's Euron Greyjoy.
Okay.
And Dario equals Euron, so Benjen's everyone. Like the joke was Benjen's anyone.
I love it.
And it's like Benjen is the faceless man. Like whoever you can think of is gonna reveal themselves to be Benjen.
Benjen is Syrio.
Yeah, Benjen is Syrio. Syrio is Euron.
And
Therefore-
Syrio is also the faceless man.
Yeah. So
It's-
that like it's a thing that's been a couple years is confirmed, but then it's also now ruined a joke.
Right.
But
That's
A
awesome.
crazy internet nerd joke, but still.
That's awesome.
So
So
you think the actor known, like back in season 1, say, hey, so you're here the first season now. If you don't mind dicking off for 5 years, I'm gonna get you to come back.
no, I think he always knew he would be coming back because it's a big deal that he's gone and we never see anything about him since. Like that's obviously a big deal. So when you're the actor going out for this role and they say, "Hey, you're going to be in the first 3 episodes,"
I'm sure they told him though
but
too.
but hey, we're going to need you later as well. And you know, this show recasts people all the time anyways. But it's cool that it's the same actor.
Oh God.
What'd you say?
Mountain. Sorry.
Yeah.
I
Mountain,
think
yeah.
There's
Just a
a
couple
mountain
times.
cough right there.
Mountain.
That's something hardcore.
Dario. Whoa.
Dario. So new Dario is way better than old Dario. We're all
New Dario's so much better than old Dario.
Yeah. Although old Dario is the bad guy in Deadpool, so
This is true.
But he
um,
looks like shittier Nicholas Holt.
yeah, kinda. So all right. So then we go to Gilly and Sam, and they're going to Sam's house, which is Hornhill. Yes, Hornhill. So basically, Sam's like, "Here's the deal. My dad hates wildlings, so we can't let him know you're a wildling."
He gives her one job.
Yeah, you can't tell him you're a
You can
wildling.
say anything you want.
Yeah,
Just don't say this one thing.
And you
Don't even give him
know-
clues.
Yeah. and
ixnay on the Wildling ways.
yeah.
You can say anything.
Right.
Anything you want. Talk
So-
about the weather. Talk about a fair that you went to. Talk about your dog. Just don't say.
Don't
Let's talk
say-
about the fair you went to over on the other side of the wall. That's for sure.
So,
Oh.
so they're gonna say that the kid is his kid, so that way it'll get educated and all that wonderful stuff, and they'll take them in basically. That's all Sam
Well,
wants.
I guess he gave her 2 jobs then.
Right. So they get there, and she's like, she's like, oh, I think we're here, and the camera goes out the window, and you see this beautiful castle. Like, it's a really nice place.
Yeah, really nice place.
So Sam's family's got some money
Ballin'.
by the looks of it. Yeah, they are so ballin'. Sam's mom seems nice.
Real nice.
Sam's sister seems real nice.
Yeah.
Gives Gilly a dress. Wants to hold the baby, and real talkative. Like, they seem like nice people. They seem like Sam's family.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's what you would
true.
expect Sam's family to be. So, yeah, that was it, right? And then they're like, oh, we'll have dinner and yada yada, and they leave.
Yeah, your dad's out hunting.
He's out hunting. So then we go to Tommen and the High Sparrow, and they're talking, and Tommen doesn't want Marjorie to have to do her Walk of Atonement.
He's like, only I get to see her naked.
That's
No one-
right. No one else. And the High Sparrow's like, well, she's nice to the poor people, and she's not your mom, so it probably won't go as badly as your mom's did.
There's gonna be less shit thrown at.
Yeah, and she might only see one wiener, not two.
No, she might see a lot more.
You think so? What happened to the one guy that showed his wiener? What happened to that last guy?
Any warts on those wieners?
Yeah, ugh.
The mountain get to him?
Wiener warts. Wiener warts. Okay, so yeah, so Tommen goes to see Marjorie, and she's in really good spirits.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's just like, oh man, the High Sparrow, he's great. Don't you think he's great? I think he's great. Don't you think he's great? Maybe we
He's a
should
good
just,
guy.
maybe we should. Well, what did she say? She had a good line. Oh,
Well, she said something about her pretending to be good when she really
right.
wasn't good.
Her line was, how good I was at seeming good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's, because he says, well, you helped the poor people. She's like, well, I helped the poor people when people
I made sure they
saw
saw.
me
Yeah.
helping the poor people, right? So, and then he's like, well, what about Loris? And she's like, well, his sins don't, make him a bad person. They just
He did things in the butt, but he's a good person.
right. He's not supposed to do
Pure
things in the
soul.
butt.
A good
Yeah.
pure soul.
That's right. So,
And his sins obscure
and then
that.
so she says that he needs atonement.
Is
So
that what they call the other man's penis?
the what?
He needs atonement? Is what he calls?
No,
No.
that's not what he calls it. That's not what he calls it.
Okay.
Apologize, Mark. Bad bit.
That was awesome.
Say sorry to our viewers.
Sorry.
So,
Oh yeah, that's the worst thing we've ever said on this podcast.
I'm sorry. I don't know how many times do we say big fat cocks last week, Tyler?
A bunch. I read
This is our line though.
Did you guys?
I read the description that Chris posted in the podcast when I went to listen to it. It's like, we say big fat cocks a lot.
A lot. And if you noticed, it was the first thing said on the podcast.
Yeah, that was nice.
So, anyways, we go back to Hornhill.
The bar's real low.
It's true.
Well, it's because we were just left to ourselves last week.
Yeah,
It
when
sounds
it's
like
just me and Tyler, it gets bad.
Big fat cocks.
Whereas on our sister podcast, Chris and I had lovely philosophical sports discussions when
We
it was
really
just the two
did.
of us.
We really did. It was a great episode.
It went off the rails not many times.
Well,
Anyways, let's do that.
so Gilly looks good, dressed up. Right?
Does she?
Yeah.
She
Well,
looked pretty
she
good.
looks better than she did.
No, she didn't. Am I crazy? All right. I thought she looked all right. And then we get the most awkward dinner in the history of dinners. So, like, Sam's dad is... What's his name? Sam's dad, it was...
Lord Tully? No.
Laura. Yes, that is it. He's not a nice person.
He's kind of a dick.
He's kind of a dick. I like when...
He's a little bit like evil for the sake of being evil.
Right, but yeah, he's just like, I don't like you. And he's like, I thought the Night's Watch would have made you into a man, but you're still fat. Oh, that's right, because the mom's like, hey, do you want more bread? And he's like, yeah, all right. And the girl brings the bread over, and Dad's like, hey, aren't you fat enough?
I like how he waited until the bread was there.
Yeah, it was already there, and then he's like, okay, I guess I won't have any bread. So, oh, I can't spell.
Oh, what else is new?
That's true. So, we find out that he's not a fan of wildlings.
No, we already knew that.
And we find that out again.
It's her one job.
Well, no, but because then he describes Heartsbane, which is his Valyrian steel sword, which is sitting on the mantle.
And I immediately yelled to tell her, "Ooh, another weapon against White Walkers! Yay!"
Yeah. So he points it out and he says, this has been in my family for hundreds of years.
Yeah,
500.
500 or something. Yeah. And he's like, my firstborn son was supposed to get it, but you're not getting it. Yeah. So then, and was this before or after Gilly ruined everything?
Where he pointed out the sword?
It was before.
Before, right. And then, okay, so then because
they were talking about how, because Sam says he's going to go to the Maester thing, and then he was insulting him, like, oh, you're going to be soft and fat and not know how to wield the sword. And then she's like, hey, no, he knows how to use a sword.
He killed a White Walker. And
on our way down to Castle Black, and it's like, oh, fuck, yeah, fucked up.
Yeah.
All he had to say was on our way to.
Yes.
And so Dad puts together that she's a wildling and kind of loses his shit.
Kind of?
Basically says that they can stay, right? That she'll be a kitchen wench and they'll raise the baby, and but Sam will never. This will be the last night he ever spends in Hornhill, which is pretty sad.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
I just bet the mom was sitting there the whole time.
Right.
I was very angry at that.
And then only piped up after.
Yeah, they piped up at the end.
Yeah.
Again, I wrote, "That's your line, Mrs. Tarley." Like,
right.
Like that's.
You bring shame on yourself.
That's what pushed her over.
You bring shame on yourself. That's all she's got to say. So
you're bad man.
So then we go to Gilly and Sam in a room, and he's like, "All right, I guess I gotta leave in the morning, so I guess that's that." And he's like, "Okay, goodbye," and walks out the room. And it hung, and I'm like, "Oh, something else is gonna happen." I'm like, someone's not gonna come in and kill fucking Gilly and the baby. Like that's where my brain went, right? I'm like, come on, man, they can't do that. And then Sam comes storming back in. He's like, no, we're leaving.
We're peacing out, yo.
And as we're on the way out, we're just gonna take the sword with us too.
Well,
It does technically belong to him.
Well, no, not right now. It doesn't. His dad would have to be dead for it to belong to him.
Sure.
And he's a Night's Watch dude, so technically, no, it doesn't belong to him at all.
Yeah, I would skip him. Oh well.
Plus, he's going to be a maester, so.
Right, like that's like double.
Yeah, double no sex.
But he'll need the sword to give to someone to fight the White Walker, essentially.
Yeah, to give to.
This is setting up for later.
Yeah.
Right. So so John's got one.
Yeah.
Brienne's got one.
Yeah.
Who gets
Jamie's
this
got
one? Jamie doesn't have one.
Jamie gave his to Brienne, right?
Jamie.
Now.
Well, what happened to Joffrey's?
Right, I was gonna say there's still Joffrey's. Maybe Jamie will take Joffrey's when he goes to Riverrun. Right.
Maybe. Yeah.
So, all right. Okay, so they're leaving with the sword, and that's that. Okay, so now we get Arya watching the play again, and it's the scene. It's the Joffrey's death scene, which she's laughing at, and everybody else is like booing, and but she's laughing. She finds it really funny, which I think is great. And then she realizes that this woman's a really good actress, and she can see the girl in the background like mouthing the words. And then I like that this is like a propaganda platform.
Mm-hmm.
because they're basically using this play to be like, don't trust Tyrion Lannister. Like that's what this play is, because he's on that side of the Narrow Sea, and that's all this is
I
a
didn't even think of
propaganda
it
thing.
then.
So, so Arya sneaks into the back somehow again, no problem, just walks right back there, pours the little poison in the rum, and then leaves. And as she's leaving, someone throws the costume at her and says, "Oh, knock
Clean
it
this
out,
up.
yeah, clean it out and whatever." And as she's walking out the door, the actress lady's like, "Hey, girl, I saw you the other day.
You hear a lot.
You're here a lot. Like, how many times have you seen the show?" And then gives her like, a speech about how she got into acting.
Mhm. And then asks, how she would change the play.
Right. And then and Arya says, like, the queen loves her son and didn't get to say goodbye, and she would be angry, and like she described Cersei like perfectly.
Yeah.
And I mean, it might help because she knows Cersei, but
Yeah.
and then all the other actors, like, so after she leaves, all the other actors are like
She even,
jackasses to
it's
her.
like, hey, hold on, what's your name? It's like,
Yeah, I gotta go.
Nothing.
Yeah. Oh, and I like that she says,
Well,
"Do you like
she says
pretending to
Mercy.
be other people?"
yeah.
Yeah. But she asks her like, "Oh, do you like pretending to be other people?"
Yes.
Yes, I do. So then she gets out of there, and all the other actors start like treating this woman like shit.
Mhm.
And I couldn't figure out why. Like I don't know. They were just all being dicks to her.
I
Anyways,
think they're
Arya,
they're jealous.
what's that? They're jealous? Yeah, because she's
Yeah,
good and
because
they're all shit.
Then she just gets the lead.
Yeah, she gets all the joy and the applause and the
Yeah.
crowd loving.
Right, yeah, I guess so.
She's the star and they're not.
Mhm.
Right. So as she goes to drink the rum, Arya comes running back in and knocks it out of her hand, and she's like, keep your eyes on this one. She wants you dead." And takes off. And
Who me?
as she walks out the door, the camera kind of pans, and you see Waif standing there, like, like, oh, I know what's.
She's not like, yeah, I
Yeah,
kill
I
you
get to
now.
kill this bitch. So, and then the next scene, you go see Arya like digging through the rocks, finding Needle, and Waif goes to see Jaqen, and he's taken the dude's face off, which is the first time we've seen this, right?
Yeah.
So Waif's like, it was exactly what I expected, and then she's like, "You promised."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Okay.
So he's like, "All right, just don't let her suffer." So, and then we see Arya going to bed with Needle like in her sleeping bag, or whatever.
Or whatever.
Okay, so
So is she back in the temple or wherever she
yeah,
was?
yeah.
No, I would imagine.
Oh
No.
no.
No, she's not there.
So where is she?
Yeah, because I was gonna say, why would you go back there?
Yeah, she's hiding out somewhere.
Okay.
I know.
She grabbed Needle and
Because she
Beast.
knows she's fucking dead. That's
Yeah.
why she like.
I guess.
Yeah, like it was.
The moment she got Needle, it's like, okay, this is me saying, "Fuck off" to this whole thing with the faceless god.
I'm
Right,
out.
like
Yeah.
I mean,
Just kidding. This was fun for a while.
Did she?
Thanks for the training.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess. So, so now we're back in King's Landing, and the Tyrell army comes marching down the streets, and fuck, what's his name? The dad Tyrell.
I
Lord
think that's it
Tyrell.
right there.
Lord Tyrell.
Dad
Anyways,
Dad Tyrell.
he gives the worst
Yeah,
fucking
this was an
speech.
awful. pep
Like,
talk.
think of Braveheart. Think of that speech in Braveheart, and
How do we
then
make this crappy?
the exact opposite. This is what we got.
Let's pump him up, guys. Yay.
They've got my son and daughter. So they're like, let's go get him. And, my note, let's do this with an exclamation mark. Like, I'm expecting heads flying off and fucking people getting stabbed and Jamie rides his horse up the stairs, which was cool.
Yeah, my note for this is, ain't you ever seen a man ride his horse up the stairs before?
Like, it was cool.
I thought it was silly.
So he gets to the top of the stairs and he's like, listen, I speak for King Tommen. I want Marjorie and Loras released right now. And the Sparrow's like, well, I can't release them. They're not, that's not up to me.
And you can't take them.
And you can't take them because you don't have that power. And so then hold on. Now I'm lost because I didn't make a lot of notes here. My note is what? No? What?
And then he makes a speech like,
right, because he's like,
to die for the cause.
Right.
And then he leaves that long pause, like, but today's not that day.
Right. And then he's like, yeah, because Marjorie's not doing the walk.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait, what? Why? What's happening? And then fucking, she atoned in a different way, and boom, out comes Tommen from the fucking sept.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I guess I'm a church guy now.
Yeah.
Yay, God.
Yeah, God's.
So Tommen's a god dude, and he tells the crowd that the faith and the crown are one. So, then Jamie gets kicked out of the Kingsguard. Like, fuck you, you're out.
Yeah.
I just hold on. Before he gets kicked out.
Yeah.
Why did they see this as losing? And I think before we started recording, they had that cool Diana Rigg line of they've beaten us.
Yeah, they've beaten us. Yeah, because Dad Tyrell's like, what's happening? And she's like, this is him beating us.
They've avoided civil war.
Well, I guess she says he's beaten them because the church now has the king on their side.
The church has control of the king and the queen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I just like, this is fine. Like, Marjorie gets to go home.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but they're not the ones in power, really.
They're not, but the church is in power now.
So they're saying they've lost power. Right. But they get Marjorie back. They might get Loras back. Civil war is avoided for now.
Yeah, but it's not.
But they're not in charge anymore.
It's not good. So Jamie, fuck you. You're out. We're sending you off. So, and then we see our good friend Walder Frey.
Oh yeah, hey bud.
So he's yelling at his
They're
sons.
Stupid hats.
Why would you wear those hats? I don't understand.
It's clearly for protection.
Yeah, they're really safe. They make for good safety.
They block those arrows really well, eh?
Yeah. So
because people are distracted, going, "What?"
So
why are you wearing this dumb hat?
And then they get stabbed in the baby.
Yeah. That's why she died. If she wasn't so distracted by the stupid, she might have gotten out of it.
That's so stupid. Oh, my
what
baby.
Is this? What are you wearing? Oh.
Why are you playing that song? So Walder does. So he's giving them shit for losing River Run.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, but it's the Blackfish, and we don't have enough men to take it back. And he's like, and so Walder's like, obviously pissed off, and he says, all right, well, they're like, he won't yield, and it's like, well, take him the knife that we used to stab the baby, and show him that, and then take him, the knife that we used to kill his niece, and then take the knife that we used to kill to kill Rob.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh, by the way, let's not forget who the Red Wedding was actually for.
Mm-hmm.
And then they march in Edmure with his long hair. But he's still kind of clean-shaven, which I thought was weird.
Kinda? He's very clean-shaven.
Right, so if
he can't grow a beard.
Yeah, but I can't grow a beard, but look, I still have stubble. So, he didn't have any stubble, and it would still be weird and scraggly.
I also thought this was a dumb, just for TV moment, reminding us who Edmure is.
Right.
But marking him so we can see. Because, why would they... Why didn't he say, remember, we have Edmure?
Right, he could have just said that.
Yeah, that march him in. Like, yeah, we know, Dad. We live here. We know we have him.
We were there.
Stop marching him out every day.
You don't need to remind us. So, yeah, so
Headmare.
they're gonna take him, I guess, to River Run and try to get. Anyways, so then we go to Cersei and Jaime, and Jaime's telling her like, "Hey, they're sending me to River Run to take it back from the Black.
This is something I can be smug about because this has happened already in the books.
Ooh, I knew
Yay.
that too. I knew that too. So he's going to River Run to take it back, or attempt to take it back. Oh, the other thing that I made a note of, I'm sorry, I had to go back to Walder Frey. He mentions the Brothers Without Banners.
I made that note too!
Yeah, which I thought was awesome.
I put lots of exclamation points after that.
No, I did not. I didn't put any.
Because I think that's going to mean something soon. I think that was reminding us about the Brotherhood Without Banners.
Right.
Yeah, they're still around.
Wink.
Yes. And
remember them?
Yeah. Yeah, because he says there's a bunch of houses rising up against them, and the Brothers Without Banners are rallying the common folk against them as well. So, okay, so back to Cersei and Jaime. So Jaime's real pissed off, and he's like, you know what? He's like, I'm not going. I'm going to get Bronn. I'm going to give him all the money I can. We're going to go and we're going to kill every one of those motherfuckers. And Cersei's like, no, you can't. And this is the smartest thing Cersei's ever said. Like, this is her actually being smart.
My note is that we have such similar notes. Yeah, my note is, when did Cersei become the rational one?
Right? Like, she's like, no, you're going to go to River Run. You're going to lead the army like Father wanted you to. And then we're going to show them, don't fuck with the Lannisters. That's basically, that's
yeah, because right now we're just whiny.
And then,
we need to show them we're powerful.
Hey, brother, let's make out.
Well,
My note for this is, hold on, where is this? Nope, this doesn't get less gross.
Right? It's like, what? Can we just get them in love with other people?
It's been 6 seasons. It does not get less gross. Even I can't wrap my head around.
Like the actress?
Yeah, the actress is pregnant.
Who?
Lena Headey.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Well,
she was when they filmed it, right?
I did not know that.
Was she when they filmed it?
I think so.
Huh.
I don't think she's pregnant now.
She must have been early on.
Yeah, because she looks a little bit round in the face, right?
Yeah.
Lots of sitting down scenes.
Lots of and the short hair makes the face look rounder as well. So
the rumor is it's Pedro Pascal's kid.
Who's that?
Sexy oh my god, I'm blanking on his name. The Doran.
Oh,
why?
What the fuck is wrong with us?
He's dead to me. It's been 3 years. I've completely.
What? Oberyn, yes.
Yeah. Oh, Martell. Oberyn Martell.
Okay.
Damn.
So the Martells and the Lannisters are actually hooking up together.
Whoa.
That's the rumor, because they're besties, and there were lots of pictures of them together and cuddling and stuff, and then now she's pregnant.
Did you know that her and Bronn used to date?
No.
In real life, her and Bronn, and that it ended so poorly that they've had a couple of scenes together, but they won't even acknowledge each other.
What's happened to him, by the way?
To what? To Bronn?
Yeah.
He's off living in his castle. He's fine.
Okay.
Well, he was mentioned.
And he was mentioned. He'll be dead before the end. I know it. I'll be sad.
He'll be sad.
Yeah. Okay, so
killed by zombie Hodor.
So we go back to don't do that, man. I can't handle that. Zombie Hodor killing Bronn? No fucking way could I handle that. Okay, so then we go back to Bran and Mira and their new mystery man. Who what does he say? He's like he's like, yeah, the raven sent for me, because she's like, how did you find us? Oh, the raven sent for me, and he says he lives again. So whatever that means.
Well, they planned to.
Yeah, I know, and he even says it. He tells him, "You're the Raven now." So Benjen reveals himself because he's like, "Oh, I haven't seen you since you were a boy," and blah blah blah, and takes the thing off, and it was like a really like slow shot on his face, and yeah. So Bran's like, "Oh, it's Uncle Benjen. Oh my god, where have you been? What happened?" So he gets stabbed by a White Walker with the ice sword.
Yeah.
And is left for dead. And one of the children of the forest comes and puts a dragon glass in his heart to stop him from becoming a zombie. This is the story, right?
That's what he told him, yes.
Okay. So, and then he tells Bran, "You're the three-eyed raven now." Was there anything else? Did I miss anything in that?
Aside from I died.
Right. You were dead.
I died.
You were
During this scene, I just died. It's such hype.
Right.
Just get hype. Benjen is back. The hype on this is so fucking high.
Yeah, it's good. It's actually really good. It's really good. So now we go to Daenerys. Or did we have anything else we want to talk about Benjen and Bran?
I did I wasn't really paying attention for the speech or thinking about it. I was paying attention, but I wasn't thinking about it because I was dead.
Right.
But so I guess the science behind it, for lack of a better word, is you come back to life, and before his brain was taken over.
Right.
Is that what he's saying?
I don't know.
I guess.
Like he was brought back to life by the White Walkers, but before he turned evil?
In the throes of succumbing to death, like before he flatlined, they put the dragon glass in.
It still seems like weird that he would get stabbed and left for dead, but not die fast enough, like that the children of the forest could just show up and fix him. Like it seems like
why him?
Right, and why him? Because he's
Benjen Stark.
Because he's a Stark.
Because he's a Stark. Just like the Night King.
Yep.
So, okay, so then we go to Daenerys in the most pointless scene in the episode.
Yeah.
That, like, can we stop with her being, like, the last, like, epic? Like, it's just so, come on. So, okay, we'll just gist it. Hey, Daenerys, you're a conqueror, says Dario. She's like, cool, I gotta go. She's gone for a few minutes. He's like, I'm gonna go after her. Don't worry, here she comes on the dragon. Hey, guys, you want to ride with me across the ocean? Yeah, we do. Okay, cool.
Hey, bro.
Like, it was... I guess they're with her. That's what I learned. And...
I think it's, I don't want to fuck with a lady with a dragon.
Well, that's definitely the case. Okay, so let's cut to the chase here. No one fucking died in this episode.
Yay, I was right.
So
no boobs.
And no boobs. So it's like
or wieners.
Or wieners.
No, big
we had our one penis. We're not seeing enough.
Warded wieners. So, how the fuck did you know that no one was gonna die in this episode?
She's the three-eyed raven.
I don't know. It's been too many. Like, there was no one... There's kind of no one minor left to kill.
But it's not minor. Like, all of these people have been, like... I guess they're not major, but they're not...
Yeah, they're not, like, they're not title characters.
Right.
Like, there's no one... Who's left?
I don't know.
No one's death that... Like, they need to be the focus of the episode.
So is that happening next episode?
Well, it's
next. I would say no one's dying next episode.
Oh. You'd say no one's dying? You're going to go back to back?
I'm doubling down.
Wow. All right. Okay, I'm going to go... I went early this week. I'm going early again for next week. I think they need to, like, get us back in. So I'm going 10 minutes.
25.
45.
Double or nothing. Who is it?
Double or nothing. Who is it? Rickon. Sticking with it. Even though
No,
I
Rickon is no.
really don't believe he's gonna die, but I that's my double or nothing answer.
No.
No.
Nope, I'm not picking anybody.
Mark?
Got a name?
Walder.
Walder. Oh, nice.
Oh.
Ah.
So, and my note for no one dying. So, as the credits rolled, no one fucking died. 10 exclamation marks. All caps. Not even the actress chick. Not Waif. No one. All in caps.
No one.
No one. No one died.
If the actress or waif dies next episode, does that count? Or are they
No.
major enough that counts?
Well, I would count Waif. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
we've counted, like, we counted Doran and Tristane. Like, I mean, they're barely,
Yeah.
so.
Oh, that was sad.
Okay. Do we have any questions? Any prognostications?
When are we fucking seeing Ian McShane?
Next week.
For sure?
Yeah, for sure. The title of the episode is The Broken Man, I believe. Let me just double check here. Game of Thrones. And did you see the thing of all the titles of the last 3 episodes?
It did. Bastard
Okay.
Bull.
So The Broken Man is episode 7. So The Broken
Okay.
Man, High Sparrow eyes another target. Jaime confronts a hero. Arya makes a plan. The North is reminded.
Oh.
Oh.
Sounds like someone's dying.
Oh my god, I think you're right, Mark, you son of a bitch.
Ooh.
Walder Frey.
Oh.
Oh man, I think you're right.
Oh,
Okay.
The double down.
Double
Nice.
down. I like it. Okay, I hope you're wrong on the time. I hope it's like 5 minutes in. What else were we gonna say? So for those listening who don't know the titles of the last 3 episodes, just trying to find them here. I had them in my notes.
Is Tyler like sitting on the floor?
He's trying to get the dog to stop bothering me.
Mark, maybe if you didn't put bacon in your shorts.
I know, but I have to have bacon at all times.
It's that Seinfeld episode. You have mutton in your shorts.
I do. Actually, I made a Seinfeld reference in the other podcast too.
Oh.
Vorka.
Got the Kavorka. Damn it, where did I put them? Okay, so we know episode 9 is called The Battle of the Bastards.
Bastard Bull.
Right? Like, why not just call it that? And then...
Just bow down to the internet and call it the Bastard Bull, please.
Right, because we were right all along. Episode 8 is called No One. Episode 9 is called The Battle of the Bastards. And episode 10 is called The Winds of Winter, which is the name of the 6th book, which is yet to be released. Which I find is a big, like, fuck you to the book readers.
Yeah.
Right? Like, hey, fuck you, we got it first.
Ooh.
TV finally.
Shit's gonna go down.
What's that?
Shit's gonna go down.
Shit is for sure gonna go down. So, are there any big surprises that are gonna happen? Like, I mean, it feels like, doesn't it feel like the show's kind of like predictable right now?
It's kind of doing everything we expect.
Right. And is it just because it was so well written that we, like, the clues are all there, and because the internet and there's so many nerds that are like so into this that they've just figured out where the show's going?
Yeah, what's the next mic drop gonna
Right,
be?
like, is there a mic drop coming? There has to be. The wall's coming down, like, for sure. The wall's coming down. They alluded to it last week.
So maybe that the Winds of Winter is when the White Walkers breach the...
Yes,
You think
I
the
would
witch-
imagine that's...
Using the power of wind to knock the wall down?
No, isn't there a horn or something?
Yeah, horn can make wind.
Okay, I guess technically you're right. I'm sorry.
If we all go... and melt it.
Yeah, our warm breath will melt it.
You gotta do an A-Rod. Ha!
Ha!
I said ha!
Or maybe it's not the walkers or the White Walkers at all that bring it down. It's because they defeat the White Walkers that it comes down.
Ooh.
Not in the end of this
That's-
season. What are they gonna do for the next season?
Yeah, they can't defeat the White Walkers now.
I'm not saying it comes down this season.
Oh, I think it does.
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
So
I think, I think it comes down.
okay, so Jamie's going to River Run, and Brienne is going to River Run.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna get Jamie, Brienne. Yeah.
No, we're getting some book stuff. So I'm standing behind my prediction.
Yeah.
And the North Reminded thing, and the Brotherhood Without Banners, and Ian McShane.
Yeah.
We are getting.
And see, and this is it. Are we getting her?
We're getting her.
You think so?
This is the mic drop of this season.
This is the
We're
mic drop?
getting her back.
But she's not. But that's not a mic drop because it's in the books.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess it's a big deal if you don't know the books.
I don't know the books.
Mark is oblivious right now.
Yeah.
Mark's like, what? What's going on?
Okay. Well,
Even
see,
with
and my buddy at work says the same thing. He's like, no, we're for sure and you're right. This like strengthens it.
Because because why would they mention the Brotherhood Without Banners?
Right.
The North remembers, the Walder Frey, and Ian McShane in his interview said, I'm bringing back someone like long thought dead.
Right. But we all assume it's the Hound.
But the Hound died fairly recently, right?
Into season 4.
Yeah.
It's left for dead.
Yeah,
in
it was
season
left
4.
for dead. There's no body.
Right. So
if you die off camera, you come back, is what we've learned from this show.
no, because
No, 'cause people
Stannis,
die.
And if you die on camera, you come back.
Stannis died.
Stannis is
off camera.
dead. Like
No, Stannis is not dead.
Stannis is dead.
They draw reference to that way too many times by saying Stannis is dead.
You really think he's still alive?
I think he's still alive.
Oh.
And in 2 years from now, when we keep doing this podcast, and the final episode ever of Game of Thrones,
And
if
Stannis is the king?
not come back,
Stannis is wearing the crown.
yeah,
And they're like, I told you, fuckers.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're done. Anybody got anything else they want to say?
can I just ask, who played a better Sarah Connor? Lena Headey or Emilia Clarke?
I never watched the show, so I'm gonna say Lena Headey.
Okay.
Because that movie was not good.
Burn.
Yeah, that movie was not good.
Oh.
So, all right. Well, that was a good way to end the episode. All right, guys. So, thank you for listening. Make sure you are subscribing on YouTube. Like the videos. Check us out. If you're not doing that, yeah, it's down there somewhere, the like button. Subscribe to us on YouTube. No, iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And see you guys next week. I'm sure it's going to be awesome.